Sony, 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 what are we gonna do with you? Hello everyone and welcome back to IMO Reviews. Today, sadly, we are discussing Madam Web, directed by S.J. Clarkson and starring Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney, Isabella Mercard, Emma Roberts, Taha Rahim, Adam Scott, and Celeste O'Connor. Cassandra Webb is a New York paramedic who starts to have premonitions that someone is trying to kill her and some other girls that she is yet to have met. Do I even bother wasting my time and your time with the positives of this movie? We can try. It is quite accidentally hilarious, I will give the movie that. There are several occasions in this film where I couldn't help but burst out into laughter. This film sort of forced me into an existential crisis. It's so gobsmackingly shit that I couldn't help but laugh and just say, is this real? Is this happening right now? I almost pinched myself because I couldn't believe the absolute misery of dog shit being put on a cinema screen. How dare any film company anywhere be prepared to release a film in this condition and say, yep, we want money for it? How dare you? How bloody dare you? So let's dive into the negatives, shall we? Seeing as the positives were so upbeat. The CGI, wow. I actually think it's putting The Flash to the test, genuinely. It looks so bad, it moves so freakishly, it will give you a headache. Why do PS2 cutscenes look smoother than this? I kind of adore the dialogue in this movie because it is so bad. It is so off-kilter. It's so weird. You can't tell if they're trying to be funny. I think they are. Most jokes are just met with the most toe-curlingly cringe-worthy silence. There wasn't a single chuckle from anyone in my screening, that's for sure. These characters aren't relatable. They say things that no real human being would ever say. Look, I'm carrying my vape around. This is how stressed and sort of existentially worried this film has left me. I need a smoke. Just what the fuck was this? The story is miserably poor. It's so slow. It's paced like a snail. It takes an absolute age to get going, and when it does, you do not give a solitary shit. Nobody asked for this absolute torture. The acting is appalling. The characters are appalling. The writing is like that of someone in primary school. There is a moment where a woman has to read a book, and because, obviously, the audience needs to know this information, rather than, I don't know, think about how to convey this, we just let the woman read the book to her pet cat. Yeah. Totally natural. Teaching people CPR is going to be the climax of the movie. Yay! That's great to know that the first aid classes I took when I was 14 are apparently climactic enough to be the ending of a film. A superhero movie as well, might I add. This isn't some sort of, realistic drama. Nope. Those lessons I took doing the Bee Gees Staying Alive. Yep, that's good enough for Marvel Sony now. And I really do call that like an action set piece because the rest of the action in this is basically non-existent. The villain is appalling, and what's more annoying about the villain is there is actually potential for him to be interesting. He has the whole Oedipus complex, which, yeah, okay, tired, done a million times to death, but there is depth there. You can definitely do something interesting there. You don't have to play him like a ha-ha-ha moustache twirling villain. He could be a good guy who's just genuinely concerned about this thing that he sees happening in the future. Their evil is only evil to you, it's not evil to them. But no, not this guy. He even drinks coffee sinisterly. I also think it's worth mentioning that the trailer is a complete and utter bait and switch. You get advertised straight up heroes that some of you will know. I'll be honest, this isn't the realm of Marvel that I know that well, but yeah, I see superheroes. One's blue with big flailing hair, one's in black and red, I think. I don't know who the hell they are, and I don't frankly care. But the truth of the matter is they're not even really in the film. That might have been interesting. That might have been fun. Shame there's absolutely fuck all of it here. I just can't wrap my head around the point of this. Who asked for it? Where is this going? What does this add to the universe? How does this fit into Morbius or Spider-Man or the other one they've got coming up, Kraven the Hunter? Are any of these connected? Are they connected to the MCU? I don't know anymore. I don't think they know. I should also mention as well, God, there's so many things that are just flooding to me, but another thing, there seems to be some sort of licensing issue because they are very, very, very scared to say the name Spider-Man here. They have lines like, so he's some sort of spider person. Yeah, he's like some sort of spider guy. Just say it. We know what you're doing. It just breaks the fourth wall and it just makes you think about those messy contract negotiations between Marvel and Sony. I don't know what they're trying to achieve here. Say it or don't say it. And another thing that I noticed as well, there's actually some continuity errors in this movie. I only managed to see like maybe 2 or 3, but that's how bored I was with the movie, is after noticing one continuity error, I started to find more joy in this movie by just spending the rest of the time looking for more continuity errors. The first one I noticed was when she gets on the train and she's having these premonitions. She takes off her coat and it puts it there, and then, okay, premonition over, she's got her coat back on. That's fine. But then she does genuinely take off her coat, which is, you know, the premonition playing out as it should. But then we cut to her again, and then she's just got her coat on again. So it's just now getting confusing as to what was even a premonition and what's real anymore, because I'm pretty sure she should have her coat off. The way they edited it tells me she should have her coat off, but I don't know, and I don't care, but I noticed it, because I was that bored. I think this is also on the train as well, but there's a moment where the camera is looking at Dakota Johnson, and Dakota Johnson's looking through the doors to see where the guy is, and as the camera swings, it's blink and you'll miss it. I might be wrong, but I swear you can see a reflection of the camera in the glass that it's pointing through. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy stuff, and that really is the word for this whole movie. This was so sloppy. I mean, I could just keep going. There really isn't a single redeeming factor about this absolute pile of shit. Madam Web is absolutely gonna get a 1 out of 10. Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section as well. Have you seen Madam Web? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. And of course, if you haven't had enough of this crazy ginger, well, you can always click on these suggested videos right here and get yourself lost in an IMO wormhole. But if not, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.